Hi all, Planetside Agent here. Today I thought I'd show you a couple of Air Force survival slash crew knives that I have. And this first one happens to be my father's. I got it from him. Actually, it's been used. He used it, but my dad was in the Air Force for 22 years. He started out flying B-25s and ended up flying B-52s. This one's mine. I got issued, I believe, at pilot training, and I flew C-130s for 9 years. But anyway, so these are pretty nice. I'll just go over the basic knife first. This one's mine. It's a switchblade. Ooh, switchblade. It's real handy if you had to parachute into New York, you know, and you got caught by the jets and sharks or whatever from West Side Story. I think that's what tainted everybody's feeling about switchblades. But for a survival knife, it's really handy because if you, say, damage one hand on an injection, it would be nice to be able to open your knife. So anyway, so it's got a push button. It's got a lock so that you don't accidentally flick it open in your pocket. Flip that back and whack, there you go. Ready for a good old-fashioned knife fight. Yeah, somebody once said that in a knife fight there are no winners. But anyway, it's made by the Camillus company, which makes a lot of military knives out of New York, USA. Okay, that's the main blade. Came sharp. A push button and it locks, and a push button to close it, and you can put the safety on it. On this side, this hook knife is for cutting parachute cords. Say after you bailed out, punched out, you're coming down, and for some reason one of your paracord lines happened to loop over the top of the canopy, which they call a May West, which some of my older listeners will understand the reference. The younger ones don't have a clue. You can look it up on YouTube, and you can figure it out. But anyway, if it happens to go over and kind of splits the canopy in two, and you won't get as much a full deployment of your canopy, and it'll speed up your descent. So what you can do is you can take this out, and then it'll hook. Should have a piece of paracord around to show you this, but I don't. But you just hook this around the offending line, and then it's sharp, and you just yank it and cut the line, and then the canopy will fully inflate. Now these knives, on our flight suits, there was a pocket on the inside of your thigh that these were designed for. The pocket was designed for these knives. You just slid them in there, and then there was a lanyard attached to the knife and to your flight suit, which is a good idea. You wouldn't want to drop it if you were parachuting down. So anyway, you could pull it out and deploy it if you needed to. And it's a good place to keep it. After I got into 130s, my odds of jumping out were pretty slim. So I just carried this in a pocket, and found out that inner thigh pocket was good. I carried a small mag light, mini mag light in there, fit in there perfect, so that was easy to get in and out if you needed a light, flashlight in the cockpit, which at nighttime sometimes you needed that. So anyway, this is mine. It's never really been used. It's just been in my drawer. They say I don't get too many knife fights. I don't need a switchblade. This one's my father's. Actually, they're very similar. And I don't know how many years, you're probably 30 or plus year difference in the two, between them when the two knives were made. But they haven't really changed much at all. Oops, stay in frame. Look on this side. Just, my dad's a little beat up because he used to use it around the house. I think he was cutting roofing tile or something. That's the reason this one's all dirty. I think I will clean it up after I'm done with this video. But it still works. It's although I don't know what he's using it for. This is pretty loose now, so I'll probably put this in a vise or something and see if I can crimp it down a little bit and get rid of that wobble. But yeah, it's pretty dirty. I definitely will clean this one up. I wonder real quick. Maybe it's just the light. I thought there might have been a difference in the way the blades are, but yeah, they both seem pretty similar. So they haven't changed the blade design. Anyway, yeah, this one's dirty from use. So actually, also if you're just using a utility knife around the house or whatever, having a switchblade is handy. Just one-handed deployment better than some of the other things that they do for laws. But anyway, we won't get into that. So, and then same thing, it's got the blade for cutting the paracord line. Same knife. Comes with a bail. So that's it. I can't think of anything else to say on these knives. They are nice. And so those are them. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.